I was brought up in an awesome household. Parents love the Lord. Irregardless, they couldn't prevent me from being exposed to pornography. It was everywhere. And at the age of about 8, maybe 7, I was exposed to pornography. And I couldn't even biologically respond to it. I hadn't even hit puberty, but I was captivated by it. I was captured by nudity and the beauty of nudity, and I found myself sneaking downstairs on the television late at night just to watch it. By the time I hit puberty, it became a huge part of my life, and there was really no escaping it. Everyone around me was involved in that stuff. Everyone around me was watching porn and engaging in just sexual acts, learning to use their bodies to be intimate with one another without the intimacy of kind of commitment. And it became kind of my drug of choice. All the other drugs that I used were so that I could have those moments. And just this longing for intimacy, this longing to be known, were captured by the human body I was before I could even respond to it. And so that was just something that was a huge part of my life until I met Jesus when I was 19. Even when I met Jesus, though, I couldn't break away from porn. I was able to stop using all the other drugs, but like longing for sexual intimacy was something that was still a huge part of my heart's desire. Wanting to be known that way, wanting to be experienced that way, wanting to know other people that way. So for years, just struggled with that off and on, months clean, and then back to viewing it every day, and didn't know how to know Jesus' freedom, Jesus' gospel in the midst of that. And all the while, friends around me they're having abortions. Very close friends of mine were sexually exploited, and so growing up in this sexualized culture and not knowing how to know Jesus and his good news in the midst of that. Proven Men came into my life a few years ago, went through the study with a group of guys, and it rewrote my imagination. When you spend every day for 12 weeks just looking at Jesus and then coming together with his family to know him and to process him and to see him rightly, it changes your affection, it changes your heart. That's been an ongoing process, but it just renovated me, renovated who I am, and helped me to know that we are designed for beauty, but there are certain beauties that we can engage and certain beauties we can't engage right now. And so just learning to see people well, learning how to love well, how to pursue the women around me without any ulterior motives, how to just be a present brother to them, as opposed to kind of preying on them, even if it's just in my imagination. It changes kind of even like your moral ethic in your imagination, the way you approach relationships, the way you view them, even simple tics when you're in the coffee shop and you look up to see who's coming in and if she's beautiful or not, and then go back to work, and just learning how to rewrite those neural pathways that were so contaminated by objectifying the people around me. So Proven Men's been a huge part in that journey, and it's been a beautiful journey even since then, continuing just to learn how to live in community, learning how to spend time every day looking into the beauty that is Jesus' face, his cross and his resurrection, and learning how to let that image be the image that colors my day, as opposed to the images of pornography and nudity and pleasure. We're designed for pleasure. Pleasure is beautiful and good. We're designed for beauty. But learning to know the beauty of Jesus and letting that frame the beauty of the people around us is a different orientation to life. And it's been a beautiful one. So I am thankful for all that Jesus has done in my soul to help me to live as a fuller human being, and how to be present to the people around me and even present to myself. Thankful for it. Thank you, Jesus. My name is Shane O'Neill, and I'm a Proven Man.